What's up, guys? Beard King Picker, welcome back to the channel. Joined again by my lovely wife, Bethany. Busy weekend. We were coming off a big weekend for us, 33 sales, just slightly under $1,500. And we did talk about kind of doing the bulk model because with List Easier, we're just listing everything. And it seems to be working. We get a $6 sale, but if that $6 sale is followed by a $40 sale, it makes it worth it.
I don't think our average is $6 yet. Our average is
well,
sales. Still
I would be concerned if my average sale was $6. I don't want to go in that direction. Average a couple days ago was actually $75, which is incredible. I know it's not going to last. A lot of those are all these high-end book sets that we're selling. And now it's came back down to around $40. So as long as we can stay around even $20, $40, but we're doing, 40, 50 sales in the future at $20 each, I would be happy with that. So we're going to go over some of the sales here. Do you have anything to cover before we jump into sales as far as the business, the direction we're headed, doing bulk? We both on the same page there. At least for Q4, your toys are falling down.
Your toys are falling.
At least we're going to try the bulk thing till Q4. Yeah. If there's books sitting for like 6 months that are $6, I probably will delete them when we run out of space.
And maybe try to sell them on Whatnot or something.
Yeah, we'll run them on Whatnot one more time. Before that, they're just going to get donated to McKay's, and maybe I'll make a couple bucks over there.
Maybe I'll buy a book. I don't know.
No.
Anything can happen.
Maybe you'll buy a book?
Yeah. I have a guess.
I won't even get that much money to afford a book over at McKay's. They're sometimes over eBay prices.
They really are, though. They're over eBay prices. They're over Amazon prices. Target does really great sales, and they're over those prices and stuff, too. And they're, yeah.
I just take the cash instead of getting store credit at McKay's, and I can take that cash over to the Goodwill bins and double that money or triple that money. Let's we'll jump into some sales right now. This is from the free pickup we did.
We talk about all our sets because you love sets so much.
Yeah, she's been listing all the sets.
I like them though. I like listing sets.
I'm just using List Easier for one-off single books and single items. But we have a kind of a surprising set here. We got all these magazines. I paid $5 for a whole bunch of these, and we lotted them together.
Oh,
and they're selling average. I mean, we listed them all at $40.
Some of them. But I had put them together in sets, and I had divided them up based on if they seemed to be complete or not. The ones that weren't complete were going for cheaper. The ones that were complete, and then the subject matter was more popular. I put them higher end. I think altogether I listed all of the sets for around 200 and some change.
That's not bad for $15.
No, it was really cool.
Well, it's $5. I'm sorry, not $15. $5 for these.
What was super exciting is they were selling the minute they went live. So,
we sold 3 while we were still currently listing them. They were selling. We sold 3 of them. So this one right here with the Snoopy sold for $25 plus shipping. There's
Snoopy's
the
cool.
Peanuts. Peanuts. Shout out to Mary. Peanuts. Snoopy sold for $25 for this set.
Yeah.
Is this the...
That's Superman.
Yeah, so this was a lot of... These are all from the 70s. A lot of 5. This one sold for $34 plus shipping. What is the coolest? I mean, the coolest one. I'm going to go...
I like that one. This one I think was actually the coolest out of
There's actually a sold comp, and they got a deal because this one by itself has sold for $40
It sold with the Love Boat, too.
Oh.
But yeah, that wasn't super cool.
This is missing the poster. I think with the poster, like I said, I did see a sold comp with the poster and everything for $40 just for this one, but ours aren't complete.
Yeah,
we're not sure if they were complete.
We don't know.
We're just trying to move them.
These out are from before my time, okay? But I do love me some Captain Tennille.
Never heard one.
Yeah, it's so sad.
So that's a set of 4, and those ones sold for $30. So you did mention a topic to me, so let's talk about this because I'm full-time reseller. She's part-time now, part-time with her job, but we're trying to balance to grow this business doing the bulk model And also we're homeschooling full time now.
Yeah.
Which she's happy about. She spent all day yesterday trying to do tests with our daughter.
That was like 2 days of tests.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had to like cut them so it just wasn't so overwhelming. But
so we're trying to kind of
I had that.
balance everything
Aiden
here.
had his doctor appointment. We had a dentist appointment last week and stuff. So I'm like trying to balance how much time I can put here and still do all the dishes and the laundry.
Wife stuff.
Life stuff. Yeah. Yeah. So that's that's a fun
I feel like we're only into what, three weeks now? I think we're on our third week working together. So I think over time we're gonna get into a better groove and figure out our schedule a little bit better. I'm hoping, because right now it's pretty chaotic, and we're just, when we find a little bit of time, we put into the business when we can. Or she's taking care of the kids and doing the housework. I'm down here slaving away, listening and packing.
in your dungeon.
In my dungeon of books.
Your book
Book
dungeon.
dungeon.
Okay. Yeah, it's a thing. I predict that we're gonna get into a really good groove right around January, and then our baby's gonna come in February. So.
And then I'm gonna be by myself again.
I mean, it's fine. It's fine.
Is it?
It's gonna be.
We'll figure it out. We're figuring it out. Before she started working, I was averaging around $700 for every 2 days, or 2.5 if you kind of count Friday sales. Around $700. We've gone up in the last 2 weekends. We've been around $1,400. So hopefully that keeps growing into the thousands. I'm hoping doing $3,000, $5,000 weekends in the future. So
That's a lot of books.
A lot of books, but also a lot of media. Let's talk about media. We bought a ton of tapes for $30. How many did we sell?
I don't know.
This is just a stack of the really cool ones I want to share with you guys. I think there was another 6 tapes that sold over the weekend too, and I've already sold one today. As recording this, we sold one. So we got
That is so cool.
Nirvana. This one sold for $24.99.
Come as you are.
Not a great sale, but it's the Cranberries sold for $13. Pearl Jam, $9.99. Yeah, see, I sold the Blues Travelers today too.
That's cool.
We got Depeche Mode sold for $15. And then we have this 9 Inch Nails tape. I've been holding off. I've had like 15 watchers on this tape. I've listed it at $30. I finally sent out an offer, 10% off for $27. Someone got it for $27.
Are you mad
I
at
had
it?
tons of people lowballing me for $10 for this tape. So I'm waiting until I get close to that $30. I'm happy with $27. We paid $30 for all of them, so I can't really. I don't know what I was gonna say. I can't be a super snob about it and just take the $27 and move on, because this one tape paid for the whole box. And I think before this we sold Stooges. What was it? I sold one tape for $40 already. I forget who it was. But this one right here, Mazzy Star, which I had no idea who these were. Mute your phone during the recording. I'm just joking.
I'm so sorry.
It's usually my phone.
Right.
This one by itself sold
You
for
got an offer though. You'll be so excited.
$35. What did we get an offer on?
Mark Twain. Huckleberry Finn.
For
Folio Society. Oh, such a pretty book.
They offered me 38, guys, and a 45, so that's pretty close. We'll probably not even counter that, just take it and move on. Because that's pretty close. Yeah, it's $7 off. I'll usually take any offer if it's around the $10 mark off. If it's over $10, I usually counter. So guys, do not sleep on tapes when it comes to rock tapes, and also if you can find some hip hop tapes. We listened to the song, remember?
Okay, I don't remember. Baby Brain. I don't know.
And I'm trying to think what else we have changed in our business. I don't remember if we talked about last time where I stopped running sales. I usually always have 10% off sale, but I've changed it. Instead of doing 10% off, we're doing 10% promoted, which before that I only ever went to 3%. And we've seen a big difference doing the 10%.
Yeah.
it makes more sense to be putting the money towards advertisement if you look at it that way. That it's just to advertise your items. I wish I was giving the 10% off to the customers, but if I'm giving 10% more to eBay, but they're going to push it out, and you can see my impressions have skyrocketed.
Yeah.
And off-site impressions have skyrocketed.
Right.
Conversion rate per clicks has, doubled. And we're also still seeing a nice balance of organic and promoted. So not everything's selling at the 10% promoted. I know on these tapes I only went up to 5% on the tapes. And anything that I listed the last 5 days I haven't promoted yet, so I'm going to let it simmer for a couple days before I throw it on promotion, but I do need to add the rest of the stuff on the 10%.
You can definitely see it on the back end when we were looking at the numbers, the jump in promotion, and that correlating to a big jump in sales.
Yeah. I mean, the weekend before we went to 10%, I had a terrible weekend. It was like $500, which is below the $700, which was my average. And then it shot up to the, what did we do, 12 or 13 prior weekend. And now we're up to close to 15.
That big set.
Okay, so here is a killer set from 1887. This is Holmes' work, 9 books.
Yeah, it's a 9-book set, 24th edition. They are really cool. I've actually seen quite a few come through here now that have that marbling on it.
You'll see this marbling on most books in the 1800s period will have the marbling like this. Sometimes on the inside as well.
Reprinting.
And these sold for $200 for the set. This came out of the big bulk buy that I did for $1,300. I've been in the profit now for a couple weeks now, so I do need to run the numbers to see how much profit we've made so far off that investment.
Riverside Press, Cambridge. Yeah, they're super nice. Super nice set. That's pretty.
That's an exciting sale.
It was super exciting that it was already packed in a box.
Yes.
Take the box.
Yeah, I don't like doing the big book sets, but if you're going to do big book sets, make sure you have a box ready for them and weigh them in the box. This is the Iowa one. So this is just 2 books. Iowa Pioneer Foundation, Volume 1 and 2. These ones sold for only $27, so not very impressive after you show a $200 book set, but really nice looking books here. Nice condition. $27.
Published in 1940. I like the gold.
Yeah, we actually just sold this one today. This is the Great American Law Reviews, again from the big bulk buy. This guy sold for $35.96 plus shipping.
It's a Griffin edition. Yeah, these are.
Yeah, 1984 for that book. Okay, so this is another kind of very, very surprising sale. Was this Johnson Smith catalog from 1979. Weird stuff inside of this thing. These things can sell up to $40. I listed this and had an offer. I had one view and one offer for $32.50. I listed it for $50. Looking at the sold comps, the average is the 35, around 30, 35 bucks. I let it simmer for a day and got another offer for $19. So this morning, to get my sales going, I always accept offers in the morning and send offers out while I'm still in bed. So I accepted this for $34.50 today.
Is that why it takes you so long to get out of bed?
The first thing I do when my alarm gets off is grab my phone, send out offers, accept offers. If I get an offer late at night, like 10 o'clock, I'm going to wait till the morning to accept that, to get that first sale, to get the ball rolling on eBay. But $35. Very surprised with this. And this just came out of a free lot of books we got, and we were just running everything. through List Easier, then I check the sold comps, and we found a winner.
And then we click the right button to see sold comps, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, I was clicking active when we were looking under research on eBay, and I kept clicking active, and I set like 5 books that I couldn't find sold comps. I don't know.
It's fine.
We've been sick, so I had a sick
We
brain,
have
okay?
been sick.
Oh, yes.
Something's
I had to
been
go
going
back
through
to
the
those
house.
5 books, and some of them were worth money. Alright, we're going to change it up get away from eBay for a second. I have been cross-promoting over on Etsy for about a month now. I was about to give up on cross-promoting because I'm paying for the list, or Vendu, every month, and then I'm paying to be on Etsy, and I had no sales, and I finally got a sale. Made it worth the time, so I'm going to try to. We're doing so much, I'm trying to remember to at least do 5 over on Etsy and cross-promote over there, and I do about 5 every 3 days, not every day.
See, that's what I was going to ask, is how many live listings you have on
Not that
Etsy.
many, like maybe 30. And I've talked to other booksellers, they're seeing sales steadily, at least one a week when they're hitting the 200 to 300 books, on Etsy. So I think we had like 30 maybe. But this is the book Isis Magic. I'm pretty sure this is some type of occult book. I had this listed over on Etsy, and I had it listed on eBay. Average sold comp for this book on eBay, guys, is $150. It's sold for $220 over on Etsy.
Do you see what it says right here?
It's you could have bought it brand new for $29.95, and I sold it for $219. Canada had to pay $45.95 for that book.
And Canada had to pay up for sure.
So if I would have sold it to Canada, then I could have sold it now for like $400. So great sale, first Etsy sale. Got to work on Etsy. If you're a bookseller, really consider Etsy.
Get ready though for like the really weird messages. Like, please text my phone the pictures.
Yeah, since I'm brand new over on Etsy, I'm getting a lot of scams. People try to scam new sellers and stuff like that. Just like eBay, when you first get into eBay, you get all that stuff until you build up reviews and people know you're not brand new. But $219, I think, is what it was over on Etsy. So we got to figure out how to ship on Etsy today.
And what about the fees? Do we know? The fees are higher than eBay, though.
Yeah.
Too, right?
Yeah, I'll have to look at the back end to break it down what I'm actually taking home.
Or we cannot. We could just not pay attention to that. We could just not. It's fine.
I'm sure I'm still going to make
okay.
good money because I sold it for, way over what it goes for on eBay. Because the average sales are $150 on that.
So it's worth cross-promoting? You just have to keep reminding yourself that?
I just got to find the time to do it. Just listing on eBay all day and then packing and then, I got Etsy now too.
It's a lot of packing.
Another book set, back to eBay, The Birth of Britain.
Okay. Winston Churchill.
Winston Churchill. This is a lot of 4 books.
First edition, 1957.
Yeah, it's 1957, and then there's 1958. So I think a few
Okay,
are
so I think this is
1957.
the history of the English-speaking people. That one was the birth of Britain. This is the Age of Revolution. So
the history of
the history of the speaking peoples.
4 books sold for $60 plus shipping. All right, we saved the best sell for last. Another book set. This is Easton Press Kissinger 4-volume set.
Is that this one?
We only have one. The other 3 are all wrapped up. This one is not wrapped, but this is a signed book by Kissinger, correct? Mm-hmm. All the paperwork in here,
Eastern
brand
Press.
new. Let's find
I think the
signature
is on that page. There you go.
I don't want to open this up. It's not worth that much anymore. I'm not even going to open it. There is a signature in there. You probably can't see it. I think the light is blinding it. But signature.
Only 2,000 sets.
Only 2,000 made?
Mm-hmm.
Wow. We're not sure because we didn't want to we didn't want to unwrap the other 3 of them to see if they're all signed, so we just listed it as 1 sign. The buyer could be surprised and open them; they could all be signed. I'm not sure, but we listed it at $400. I got an offer for $340. Honestly, I wanted to counter that, but if I wouldn't have got the sale and they would have declined it if I went up higher, I would have regretted it. So we took the $340 plus shipping.
Now,
Beautiful looking books, great condition.
the question is, do we put in his money order thing that says that he bought it for $50? It was 5 monthly installments of $45.50. Time
$227 is what they originally bought it at. You don't have to leave that in there. We could take that out, unless it's in the pictures.
I don't think it was.
I don't think we put that in the pictures. I mean, let us know in the comments if you think it's a bad idea to show the original price. Like, what are they going to say? Oh, I should have only paid $227. I mean, we just sold a catalog that probably was free back in the day for 35
It says 50
bucks.
cents on the catalog.
It's 50 cents, so are they going to be mad too? I don't think we put it in the pictures, so we can pull it out. Let me see. Oh, no, it is in the pictures.
You showed this.
It's right there, though.
Oh, okay.
It's the receipt. I don't think it matters. I think it's nice for the collection to have proof of purchase. Like, it's 100% legit, you know? So that is the sale of the week. $340.
Gentle.
So that is all the sales from the weekend. Well, there was a lot more, but that was the highlights of the weekend. We're going to get into what we're currently reading. Last time I recorded was a week ago. I didn't read anything during that whole week, so I put off recording this video so I could at least sit down and read for one day. Picking up the second installment of The Chainsaw Man. I read like half of it last night, which is not very impressive because it's mostly pictures. So I looked at mostly half of it last night. Still, it's just wacky, guys. It's got a little spicy, so it's got a little spice to this anime, manga, whatever you want to call it. Manga? Is it manga or manga? Manga?
I don't know. Is it data or data? I don't know.
Is it niche or niche?
I don't know. You would know if you were an audiobook listener, but if you're just going to read it off the pages, I don't.
Is it butter or can't believe it's not butter?
So no, it's butter. It's butter.
Is it bacon or turkey bacon?
Oh, no, it's bacon.
Bacon?
Yeah.
Is it shake and bake and I help? Do you remember that commercial?
I do.
Shake and bake and I help.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Anyways, got a little
pretty good. You make me
spicy, I guess, for this. It's gruesome and spicy at the same time.
Gruesome and spicy.
I mean, the main character is obsessed with her boobs, and he finally got to touch them. That's all his whole dream in life was to touch the boobs, and then he was highly disappointed.
Oh.
And then when he went to get the thing, then pad filling out, and then he was mad because it was false advertisement.
Okay.
That is false advertisement.
Okay.
I'm trying to not tell a story.
You're trying to tell a story without telling a story?
No.
It's hard, huh? Is it hard to try to talk about a book without telling too much about a book? It's like a weird.
I was actually going to tell a personal story about false advertisement.
Oh.
And it has nothing to do with my wife, so she probably won't appreciate that. Now I said too much.
And now you have said too much.
No filter.
I got no filter. I mean, that song really is about you.
All right,
We're singing it about you.
All right, what you got? Didn't you share this book the last video?
Shared that I was going to read it.
You started reading it.
I am halfway through the book, and I am incessantly annoying you about it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you have feelings about my incessant, annoying jibber jabber?
Well, the reason you got the book was for me in the first place. This is a book that I wanted to read, but I have this going on and another book that I'm reading.
And I had already waited months for it to come in.
Apparently it's about vampires.
It is for sure about vampires. I'm sorry that I knew more about the book than you did.
Because I only read like 3 chapters.
I looked, all I did was look up.
Talk about Dungeon Crawler Carl.
So good. So good. Yeah, the very first chapter, I thought in my mind, my gosh, he's just ripping off Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. Like, it just felt like he was taking the whole story. But it doesn't. I mean, it's definitely its own story altogether. It is very good. You said gruesome and weird. It is gruesome and weird and all over the place. The book has some ADD, and it's great. I am all there for it. So
it's highly recommended to what type of readers?
Sci-fi?
Comedy?
Sci-fi, comedy, fantasy. Like, I hadn't read a sci-fi book in a while, probably since Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. But it's paced really well, and it gets your attention really well. So I definitely, even if you're not typically into reading sci-fi, I think it's something to try. Especially if you like funny. It's
Is there any
satirical.
pictures?
There is some pictures. A lot of the chapters. Here, I'll take that out. A lot of the chapters have pictures. At the top of the chapter.
Random foot.
It's random, man. It is random but fast paced. Lots of energy. Really, really good. I would just say if you don't like kind of some graphic violence, maybe it's not going to be your thing, because there is definitely some like weird, somewhat graphic violence.
Like splatterpunk graphic violence? Not to that level.
No. I wouldn't even say that it would be, it's not like to the level of...
Like a horror book or anything?
No.
Okay.
It's not to the level of, I forget what they call, when they're talking about George R.R. Martin's Game of Thrones, like I forget what genre they put those books in. Dark Grim?
Dark Grim? Yes, Dark
Right?
Grim.
Okay,
Which
thank
I
you.
have probably
I'm so
like
sorry.
10
My brain
Dark
is
Grim
not
books
there.
on my shelf over there that I want to read.
I don't think it crosses over into Dark Grim by any means, just because of how lighthearted the comedy and stuff is, and it fleshes out a lot of that stuff. I will say there was one point in the book that I thought maybe you wouldn't want to read it, because you might think it's a little like it does one step that was a little too far. But you should still read it. It's fine. You can get mad at me later if you don't like it.
This is a library copy, but you're already looking to buy the book so I can read it. You want me to start reading it now, but I'm in the middle of a book. You'll be like by the time I pick up the first book, you'll be on like book 6.
Yeah, I still think you should read it. I want someone to talk to you about it. You need to read it because I want to talk to you about it, and I think you'll like it. It's really good. It's good. More, please. I did already. I did already put in my hold for the next book.
What is the next one called?
Why do you ask me questions I don't know the answer to?
I thought you'd be prepared to record a video.
I don't know.
Have you seen my podcast? I ask questions. I do interviews.
I know you do. Carl's Doomsday Scenario is number 2. Carl's Doomsday.
That's a cool cover.
Scenario. Yeah, see, these are the original ones. If you get the original...
Yeah, keep an eye out. If you made it this far and you're a book reseller, that these are going for, what, you said like $100 or something?
Too expensive for me to freaking buy them
The
on
signed
eBay.
copies are at least $100, right?
Why did I open that? Yeah, the sale comp's on it. Like, if you can find the old...
Original covers.
Those ones do the best. But if you could get a full set, those are and his signature, the author's signature is definitely worth it. Yeah, he sold one.
Dang, $400 for original. Is that signed? So just original cover of these books, $400.
It's not signed. Oh, it's got art inside. Yeah.
It sold for $400 with 3 pictures. One of the 3 pictures is
blurry.
freaking blurry. Are you kidding me?
Uh-huh. This one is signed. It's not the original cover of it, but it sold for $100 with his signature. And they're upside down. The pictures are upside down.
It's 1 out of 307.
Yes, you have to turn it around to see it, though. I mean, they put a lot of work in here.
You should have really good pictures you're selling on eBay, but if you have really good products, apparently you can still sell it. It doesn't matter.
Mm-hmm.
If someone wants it, they're going to buy it, even if they can't see it, or they got to move their phone
upside down
to see all the pictures.
So this is a paperback edition, sold for $350.
Do better, guys.
$350 for the paperback.
Wow.
Yeah.
So definitely a bolo to keep an eye out for the original covers of these.
Ooh, if you could get the black and white ones too, that's $550.
$550? Wow.
For the sign. This was his Kickstarter apparently.
Dang.
When he, indie published.
Oh wow. Awesome. Well,
good for them. It's worth reading and selling.
Yep. Well, appreciate you guys if you made it this far into the video. You have any final words, Bethany? Awkward silence. And weird noises.
Awkward silence.
Have any more to say? As always, guys, we got nothing.
I got baby brain. I don't have anything.
We got nothing, but we do appreciate you guys. Hit that subscribe button. As always, guys, keep on picking, keep on flipping. Beard King, Bethany, out. Boston, was that a question? No.
I don't know. I don't know. What are you going to read next? What are you going to read?
I'm going to finish my freaking book that's sitting over there next.
You're going to finish this?
I'm going to finish this
that?
hopefully tonight, in like next day or two.
You do need to read it tonight.
And then I want to read that book because I don't want to stop reading that book or start another book like that one because I just get confused on what's going on.
This one's so fun. It's like such a good fun time, and you could hear me while I was reading it because I just giggled the entire time. Especially for like the first several chapters, it was just me giggling, thinking you were gonna wake up and yell at me.
I did wake up and yell at you, but I didn't even hear you giggle.
Oh, yeah. There's a lot of laughing. So he's like, "Are you laughing because Aiden's in the bathroom singing?" I was like, "No, I'm laughing at Princess Donut."
And I was just yelling at you because I'm drunk.